The other thing that we're starting to hear is some disagreement between the Players Association and the owners. There was delayed spring training, and they don't want to do that. So the owners suggested that, players don't want to do it. Expanded playoffs, same thing, disagreement. Universal DH, disagreement. It surely sounds like we're headed into an area where this could be, some sort of work stoppage or anything like that. Is that where this could be heading? As if these two don't get a little bit more on the same page?
I mean, right now they couldn't agree on the color of the sky. They're just they're just in two different universes right now, and this shows it. I mean, delaying spring training. I work for Major League Baseball, so that there's a caveat to everything I'm about to say. But I'm totally with the league on this one. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and delaying spring training just makes so much sense, especially if we look at the cases in Arizona as we speak, and delaying it and pulling off some of the scheduling that we had to do to get the 2020 season in the books. Having more doubleheaders, it just made so much sense. So. I understand that the players wanted to stay on their training schedule, et cetera, but this just puts more risk on the plate in an already risky situation. I think buying another few weeks as the vaccinations spread through the country, it made all the sense in the world. But here we are, so they're going to plod through as best as they can and just hope to manage and not have any outbreaks like we had early in the 2020 regular season, and the players will get their full pay as they would have in the 154 game schedule. I do think it would have been kind of cool to have a 154 game season again, like olden days. Yeah. And I do think that's something to perhaps revisit moving forward, expand the postseason, shorten the regular season, but it does not look to be the case for 2021.
And the other thing that is kind of, the universal DH just kind of is a head scratcher, why they would be against that, and also the expanded playoffs. What was the rationale behind that? Because universal DH keeps guys employed, guys that are getting up in the years that can hit.
Well, this is all negotiation. Expanded postseason, it can benefit the entire industry, and so by extension, the players ultimately. If teams are making more money, if the league is making more money, that is ultimately probably good for the players. To their point, they're just concerned that when you expand the postseason field, it gives teams less incentive to be great. They could just build to be good, good enough to get in. And therefore, how does that impact them in free agency, where frankly, they've already been impacted by many things, analytics chief among them. So that's their contention, and I understand that. But as far as the universal DH is concerned, that's something they actually agree on. The league wants it, the players want it. It's all part of negotiation, though. So, you can't just, it doesn't seem like we're in a situation where it's just going to come without some other thing attached. And that was the case in 2020. It was part of the health and safety protocols. Maybe we'll still get there in 2021 some way, somehow, because I think I even heard from National League fans who were like, okay, yeah, this is not bad. I really do not miss watching a pitcher strike out with runners in scoring position, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and the other thing is you're always concerned with a pitcher getting hit while he's batting. That's the big thing. You don't want a guy missing starts because he's trying to lay down a bunt and he breaks a finger or something like that. So